Hello there, guys, and welcome back to Reborn with Michael. I'm here today. I'm changing the channel name to Michael Watson. I'm just wanting to keep it clean, wanting to keep it fresh. I'm bringing that to you today, but I actually have a really important message. The reason why I'm saying this message today is because you really need to know this. The battles of heaven and earth, the battles for heaven, is happening right now. You see, we're taught about these battles between God and the devil, the angels and the demons. It's happening right now, inside of you, inside of all of us. We live in an interesting time at the moment, don't we? A lot of divide, a lot of turmoil, a lot of fear. I want to tell you, be mindful. Be mindful of that, because what's happening right now is that battle. Now, none of this is conspiracy. I'm not going into details here, but the most valuable thing that you have is your mind. And people who are extremely powerful and wealthy, they don't want your money. They don't want your stuff. They just want your mind. And you have a choice here to work out that battle and what that battle actually means. What am I trying to say? Because I really want to get to the details here. The battle between heaven and hell happens inside of you. If you can overcome the turmoil inside, you become spiritually protected by all things. If you can win that battle between heaven and hell inside of you, you will become so safe in this world, so cared for, so loved, so guided, that you'll never fear anything that happens. Everything outside of you will become meaningless. Everything outside of you will start to lose its potency as you become aligned with the divinity of God and the nature of all things inside of you. Why am I bringing this up today? Well, I'm someone who's faced that battle. Am I, fully at the end of my battle? No. But whenever that battle arises, I face it. Just like I'm asking you to face it. If you're going through real strife and struggle right now, realize that the only battle you need to win is not what's happening outside of you, not the problem itself, but the battle that's inside. You see, I want to be mindful to not ever try and belittle any religion or anything like that, because that's not what I mean. But for me, there is no demons or devils. They're just natures of mindset and emotion, that turmoil that's inside of you. And the heaven that I'm speaking of is your awareness, the God presence within you. Now, if you can align to that presence and start to shine the light of your awareness on the demons, on the shadow part of yourself, the shadow, we talk about shadow work, the shadow part of yourself, and finally shine the light, you are going to find absolute freedom. Now, I was talking with someone today who had severe back pain, and it started to dissolve as we shined the light of awareness on it. It was like she felt like the warm heat of it sort of just evaporating from her body. I really want you to know that you can absolutely heal yourself. You can protect yourself from all that's going on. Many people who come to me, whether you love or hate politics at the moment, you might love that Trump's in the office. You might hate it. I have no opinion. But the point I'm trying to say to you is you do not become enthralled by the turmoil and the craziness that's going on, because you then let go of its importance. Because I want to tell you, whether you love or hate Elon Musk, whether you love or hate Trump, whether you love or hate Keir Starmer over here, he's not, in my opinion, Labour are not doing an amazing job. That's not up to me to really care. I just give up caring. Not because I don't care about my country, care about the people in it, because I know that the only true power now is divinity, is God. So I rest in that security. There's only one true security in this life, and that is the divine. So I'm saying, when it comes to all these things that are happening now, that it's designed to cause turbulence within you. Because if you were in the midst of that battle of fear inside of you, battle of fear and turmoil and worry and doubts, and that politician's going to ruin my life and that policy is going to ruin my life. Yes, it puts you in fear and it makes us take actions to try and solve that feeling inside of ourselves. It makes us take actions to get a quick solution. And often that means we will give up things very quickly just to feel better. My plea to you and my want to express to you is that you do not need to fear anything that exists on this three-dimensional plane. It is just an illusion. Now, if I wanted to control your mind, I'd start to put you into a state of panic and fear, where I can lay a suggestion and let that fear just run it wild to circumvent your intelligence so that it just runs wild and it becomes a belief. My point is, we must read that. Job, that which I fear has come upon me. We must win the battle between heaven and hell within inside of us first before we become safe in the three dimensions. So it's like, give no meaning to the bills. You know, I had someone comment on my channel and I feel the pain and struggle, and they're saying I'm using my savings to pay my rent and that hurts. And I understand it. But I'm saying every time you feel loss, you magnify your loss. That's the battle of heaven and hell within you. So we must face the pain of what we're having to do. We observe it through our God consciousness awareness, the light that shines on the darkness, and we let it go. Then you win the battle. Once you start to win that battle of turmoil inside of you, you find a great sense of inner peace. It doesn't matter whether Elon Musk says this, Trump says that, Keir Starmer in England says this, or the guy in France says that. It doesn't matter. Because you know that the true dominion over this earth is love, divinity, purity, joy, harmony. If we keep getting lost in fear, that's when things that are not favourable to us start to grow. Because what we put our attention on expands. So I'm saying the only real power you have in this battle is to find peace, harmony, and clarity within you. That's how you're going to win this battle. That's how you're going to find freedom. So go within. Observe the disturbances. They're the demons within. Guilt, shame, fear, worry, doubts. They're the demons in this thing. But your God presence or the Christ consciousness is the awareness, is the light. They cannot exist anymore. They must leave your body as you sit, relax, and observe. And I'm going to tell you this. You let go. And when you finally let go, you finally find freedom. And I tell you, nothing touches me anymore. When what seemingly seems like a problem always finds a solution. Because God is the source of your supply of all things. So don't put your security in your stock market. Don't put security in your housing. Because all of it's fleeting. Go within and create security within. And then it doesn't matter whether the stock market crashes or all the housing market collapses, because you will always find abundance. You will always find freedom. You will always find joy, because you know where it's created from the God presence within you. And as you know, you are made in that likeness and image. So you are God. God in human form, come from the infinite into the individual. Now, you must trust it and face that journey. Face it with me. Come along on this ride. Everyone who's been watching this, I'm actually going on a live stream. I'm going on a live stream on Thursday. I'd love to see you there. So check that out. I'm going to pin that in the comments. Come and check me out on the live stream. I'll see you soon. And I'm also looking for 3 people who are wanting to manifest their dream life, change their life, let go of pain, heartache, worries, doubts, and start to live a life of freedom. That also will be in that same comment. I'll see you there, guys.